Hey guys, Mike B. Rolling here again. Hey buddy. I got my dog running around here wants to scratch. Uh, I had a guy ask me a question about my opinion on owner operators carrying firearms in their trucks, and it was a simple answer. I do. I wouldn't tell anybody to be out there without one. That being said, that's an individual, personal decision. Myself, I don't have anything to worry about because I run Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and occasionally Kentucky, and all four of those states are handgun, concealed carry friendly. I'm not sure the word for it, but they recognize if I get a concealed carry permit in Indiana, which now in Indiana you don't even need a permit; it's just carry. You don't have to buy the permit. They switched to that right after I bought my permit. My son and myself, we both applied and got a permit. And like 60 days after we got our permit, boop, no longer need a permit. It's like, well, live and learn. But no, those four states are friendly for concealed carry, no permit required. I don't have anything to worry about. In fact, state trooper pulled me over. What state was it? Michigan. Got pulled over in Michigan, and right there in Monroe. I tell you, they're real thick over there, especially heavy haul steel haulers. They love pulling us over up there. But he was asking me, any firearms in the truck? And I said, yes, sir. I have a handgun. He said, where's it at? And I said, in the holster on the back of the passenger seat, because I'm sitting in the driver's seat and he's talking to me through the passenger door there. And I said, I didn't reach for it. And he said, is there any handguns or any firearms in the truck? I said, yes, sir. I have a handgun. He said, oh, okay, where's it at? I said, it's on a holster on the back of the passenger seat there, strapped in. He goes, okay, just wanted to make sure, that was it. Never questioned a thing. And I said, I was pretty sure there's no law against carrying, DOT regulations. And he says, oh, no, there's no regulations that says you can't carry a firearm in this truck. In fact, you're crazy coming up into this area if you don't. I mean, and that's a Michigan state trooper telling you that, But yeah, I carry a firearm in my truck. You're out there in the middle of places you don't know anybody. You've got no one to call to help. You call the cops. They're 10, 15, 20 minutes out, and the situation's going to be done in 5 seconds. When I'm sound asleep, I don't want it up in the front cab either. I want it in the back, But I have mine to where I can be sitting in the driver's seat and I can go right behind that seat and bam, put my hand right on it and it's locked and loaded. And both of my handguns, the one I carry in the truck especially, is a 45 Model 21 Glock. Love that gun. It's a hand cannon. But, my carry gun, when I'm not in the truck, I carry a Smith & Wesson MP09, the 2.0 version with the new updated trigger, slackening on the trigger. Safety mechanism on the trigger is updated on the 2.0 version. Love that gun. My son, he carries, he used to carry a CZ. He really loved that gun. Then he just unloaded a ton of money and bought a new SIG handgun with an optic and all kinds of crap. And he's got a custom holster where that SIG sits in there and a spare mag, and then he carries in his appendix. So, I mean, he's ready. Myself, I carry, locked and loaded full mag and then a spare mag in my pocket, but I wouldn't tell anybody not to carry a handgun, but I will say this. There's a lot of states out there that if you are carrying a handgun, you could get in trouble. California, right next to us, Illinois. I never go to Illinois because I have a multi-axle flatbed and they don't recognize anything more than a 5-axle truck and trailer, They don't recognize multi-axles and heavyweight in Illinois, so we stay the hell out of Illinois. But, it's as simple as this. The Second Amendment says my right to carry, bear, and own firearms shall not be infringed. It's very simple. It's not vague. It's not ambiguous. It says it shall not be infringed. Yet these states take it upon themselves to infringe upon your rights and say that you can't carry a handgun in Illinois and this and that and the other, and this is a gun-free zone and blah, 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 blah. Tough fucking titty. The Constitution says shall not be infringed, and I take that word to heart. I carry my gun everywhere I go. Some places I'm a little more careful about it than others, but I wouldn't dare walk into a government building or a school or anything like that carrying a handgun. That's just stupid. There's times where it stays locked in the car or in the truck, and then there's times where I wouldn't be caught dead without it, you know. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment, and I carry mine everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. So it's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. That's what I say. That's what I live by. Anyway, y'all be cool, man. We'll talk to y'all later.